What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. All right, so check this out. I was a little bit reluctant to make this video because whenever you try to talk trash about Nintendo or you say anything about Nintendo, you gotta be careful because Nintendo will prove you wrong 9 times out of 10, right? So whenever you think something's not gonna be successful, they come out and they prove you wrong, right? They do it all the damn time. I mean, did you see what the Nintendo 64 controller looked like? It looked like an alien was supposed to hold that thing. Yet it Nintendo 64 is pretty much amazing, right? Anyway, so let's talk about the new changes that are supposedly coming out for the Nintendo Switch, right? So there's going to be a Nintendo Switch Mini and a Nintendo Switch Pro. So this is just my opinion on it, right? Just we're just talking here, right? Let me comment, let me know what you think, okay? So we'll start with the one that I really think is going to make a huge impact. That's the Nintendo Switch Mini. Honestly, I think Nintendo should have done this a lot sooner, because it just makes more sense, right? So the Nintendo Switch to me is a portable handheld system that can be played on a big screen TV, not the other way around. It's not a home system that can be portable. I don't know if that makes sense, but I felt like the way they were marketing it was like that it was a home system first, that if you wanted to take it with you, you could. I don't see it that way. To me, I see it as a portable system first that you can go ahead and play on the TV. And let me tell you, the Nintendo Switch has been amazing for kids, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. Like, I mean, you come home from school and your grandparents are watching, I don't know, Family Feud or something, and you want to play on the TV. You only got one TV. Look, man, you got a Nintendo Switch, you straight. You just grab it, you playing it, you good, right? Or for even grown-ups like us, right? I come home, my wife wants to watch freaking, I don't know, House Hunters 6.0, whatever. All right, we go ahead and watch House Hunters 6.0. You just grab the Nintendo Switch and you can play, right? So again, that is to me the huge sale pitch of the Nintendo Switch. So making a mini that you don't have to worry about the Joy Cons, you can make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more portable, just makes perfect sense to me. Because this thing, you're not putting it in your pockets. I mean, if you're my age, right, and and you remember when we used to wear really really baggy clothes, right? Like in those pockets, you could put a Nintendo Switch in. You know what I'm saying? With the big baggy clothes and the Tims and everything, right? Easily, you put a Nintendo Switch in those pockets. Back pocket, you'd be straight because you're buying pants that are way too big for you, anyways, right? That's fine. But nowadays, when you're wearing like fitted clothes or fitted jeans, whatever, even the sweats nowadays are like tight, right? So what do they call them? They call them joggers now. Yeah, the joggers. If I show you sweats that I have, man, my sweats are like huge, right? Because again, I'm a little bit older. But regardless, I digress. Nintendo Switch Mini, good idea. Makes sense. Don't make the Joy-Cons detachable. It makes the system a lot sturdier. I believe at least you can make the system a lot sturdier. Maybe make it a lot more ergonomic to fit in the hand. You guys know that that's one of my biggest gripe with the Nintendo Switch is that it just doesn't feel good in the hands. Make the buttons a little bit bigger, right? Oh my God, please make the buttons bigger. Because if you're not taking out the Joy-Con to play sideways, that those buttons should be perfect, right? It makes sense. But again, that's just my suggestion. We'll see what this thing actually looks like when it comes out. But then Nintendo's also coming out with a Nintendo Switch Pro, which, to be honest with you, for me, I don't I don't get it. I don't understand it. The only way this thing makes sense to me is if it's going to be strong enough to play all AAA titles like the PS4 plays and the Xbox One plays. If that's what Nintendo's trying to do, then by all means, go ahead and do it. And Sony and Xbox, you better come out with your next generation system like now, because this will make the PS4 and the Xbox One obsolete if Nintendo makes a portable version of those systems. Point blank period. But what I believe is going to happen is just maybe it'll be a little bit more powerful. It'll be able to speed up like download speeds or maybe like loading screens and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's really necessary because unless even if let's say it makes it more powerful so that when Nintendo comes out with games, the games on those graphics, the graphics on those games look better, it still makes no point because most of the Nintendo games aren't like graphically intense anyways, right? So Zelda, I'll give you an example, right? So Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, right, looks great. On the Nintendo Switch, it looks a little bit better, right? However, comma, right? If I just had you walk up to my TV and you just started playing on one system and I didn't show you what system it was and I switched to the other, 9 times out of 10, it would be a 50-50 shot if you could actually get right which system you're playing on. Obviously, unless you know what controller you're playing with, right? But just by looking at the screen, I don't think you really would. 9 times out of 10, unless you're actually sitting there looking for details. So again, unless this Nintendo Switch Pro, unless the purpose of this is to make it where it has better graphics that can handle AAA titles that belong on the Xbox and the PS4, then I really don't think Nintendo should even be doing a Nintendo Switch Pro. I think that's just a waste of resources. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. You guys know there's levels to this, and Nintendo's up on this gaming entertainment system when it comes to levels. They've been doing this for a long time, so they might know something that I don't know as to why they're actually doing this. Nintendo Switch Mini though makes a lot of sense, and I bet I probably get myself one when it comes out. So that's it. We out. Peace.